Yeah, so what we were discussing that time, we were discussing about the layout planning and design. So basically, a particular layout has been designed as per the particular format, okay, as per the particular planning or design. So this is a diagram which shows how can we reach to the particular building design. So basically, we have to think about two things. Number one is product analysis, and another side we have expected volume of production. You can see on this diagram. Yeah. So product analysis means which kind of product we are going to produce, or any production unit which is going to produce what kind of product. Is it is a digital product, or it is a manufacturing unit production, or like agriculture, or what else? Okay. Next thing is expected volume of production. At what how many unit we are going to product produce in one day, or we can say in particular time. Any production unit has assigned a time. So in which time, in how much time we are going to produce what product. Okay. Next, we will move towards the process, which process we are going to use. Okay, it is a continuous process or intermittent process, as we have earlier discussed about the classification of operations. Okay, it is an intermittent process, it is a synthetic process, it is a analytical process. That depends on the on your production process, or what kind of product you are going to produce. Next, move towards the equipments. What kind of equipments we are making, or we are using? Sorry, the type of equipments. Either it is a small equipments, or it is a big equipments, or from where we are going to purchase these equipments. What are the cost of these equipments, or what are the quality of equipments? Okay. Now, there is another side. We are working on indirect labor, and in this process, we are working on the direct labor. Okay, there is a difference between direct and indirect labor. Direct labor is that labor which is already working in your organization. Okay, or indirect labor are those people whom you hired for a particular purpose. Okay, or you have given a project to the particular persons or agents for working. Okay. Next, after the equipments, we need some labor. What type of labor we need? Skilled labor, or what are the skills required for this kind of production facilities? Next, after this, we reach to the plant layout. What kind of plant we are going to produce? What are the equipments? What kind of labor? What are the facilities we are going to use in this process? And this overall process is called phase 1, and then we reach to the phase 2 process, and this is called the building design. Now, reach to the importance of facility layout. What are the importance of these facility layouts? Importance means where the particular layout is beneficial for us, or what things important for particular layout. Number one is economics in handling. Okay, a particular facility layout is designed as that can be economic as per our investment, or as per our requirement. That could be economic. Next is effective use of available area. Which area we are going to use? We have to try that in minimum area we can do the maximum work. Okay, so this is called the effective use of available area. Next one is maximization of production delay. We have to minimization of production delay. It means if the things are delayed, or the production process are delayed due to some reasons happened in your organization, either lack of labor, lack of raw material, lack of machinery. So we have to reduce these processes so we can maximize our production, or we can minimize the production delay. Next thing is improved quality control. First of all, our primary concern to produce a product is to maintain the quality of that particular product. So quality control is also a very useful, or we can say a very important thing in a production process. Next is minimum equipment investment. Yes, in the as we start a facility layout, or we can say we have starting a new plant, investment has done only one time. Okay, so we have to take it in your mind that improvement should be, investment should be is at one time only, or again and again we are purchasing the machineries or equipments that can maximize our cost. Next is avoidance of bottleneck. If the bottleneck means when the things are stuck at particular place, or we have stopped the things, so we have to avoid the bottlenecks. Next is better production control. So basically, we have to produce in a limited time, or you can say in some time, maximum production, or a particular time has given for a production. So we have to complete in that particular time. Next is better supervision. Yeah, supervision also a very important thing. If the facility layout is in a proper manner, so supervisor should be it is very easy for supervisor to supervision in a proper manner. Next is improved utilization of labor. If the labor is skilled, or this is your responsibility that how you will utilize that labor in different areas. Next is improved employee morale. It is very important to maintain the morale of employee, or to motivate the employee for working. It is necessary to maintain a proper decorum in your production area. Next is avoidance of unnecessary and costly changes. Obviously, if you will waste the things, it can create a problem in your particular organization. So you try to reduce waste and costly changes. Next thing is types of facility layout. There are many types of layouts made in the make in the organization. These are the types. Number one, process layout. The second one is product layout. Third one is fixed position layout. Fourth is cellular manufacturing or group technology layout. Fifth is hybrid layout, and sixth is service facility layout. So number one is process layout or functional layout. It is also called a functional layout, or we can say a manual or general purpose machinery are used for these kind of layouts. So basically this diagram shows that there are some different sections of this layout. Okay. Plants with a process layout may arrange workstations, and these particular area, one area is called a workstation. Machinery, tools, and other equipments in group according to the functions they perform. Typically, pieces of equipments that perform a similar function falls in the same group, which is why professional often terms these layouts are functional layout. How? Let's understand through the diagram. So starting off this diagram, you can say a rectangle on which there is a written, the raw material is written here. Okay. Now comes to the with this arrow, you will reach, the raw material is reached to the forging section. Forging section means to cut or press particular, you can say iron through the forging machines. Forging machines try to formulate the things, or we can say the sheets of iron, and it can make different shapes of the iron. Next step with this arrow goes to the second of the section, and this is called the grinding section. Grinding section means this is very important section of any of the unit. Here every raw material are grinded, or cut down in the small parts. Next, the step is step number 3. Here we can see a milling section. Milling section. Here the raw material will go for the milling. Next, with the arrow, if we go through drilling section. Here there are a number of screws, or we can say drilling has gone in this particular section. We can take an example of car making manufacturing company, or we can say if we take an example of Maruti Suzuki, what they will do? They do in starting they particularly make the frame of particular car. Okay, so the sheets of iron has gone to the forging sections. Then after it comes to the grinding section. After the grinding, it will come in the milling section, and then will go for the drilling section. And in drilling section, it will joint with some different parts and equipments. After the fourth point, it will come to the heat treatment sections. Here, after giving too much heat, or we can go for the compression. After the compression, we will go for the inspection. There is a we can say a raw form of car. We can say we can say that space of particular car is already made. Okay, now the inspector will check the frame of the car is good or not. Otherwise, it will again go to the raw material place. Okay. Now, after sixth step, we will reach to the seventh step, and that is called the packaging step. And then it will go further, or this is called the finished product. Or we can take an example of, we can say, take an example of compact powder. We can say. So there are number of stages on which particular machine goes through. Next is product layout, or we can say a line layout. Yeah, so next one is product layout, or we can say a line layout. It is a fully automatic use layout. Here we can see that there is a storeroom. Next step is process layout, or we can see the arrow. This arrow shows that the raw material is going through this particular line. Now you can see a big rectangle over here. Small units are giving through a small rectangles. Okay. Here F shows forging hammer. H we can say hobbing machine. HT is a heat treatment furnace, and GF is a gear finishing machine. How can we start in this process? We can say a double arrow over here is a process layout, and here we can say a product layout. Now we can say that raw material comes to this line, and it will comes in the forging hammer. Now after hammering, the raw material goes to the heat treatment, or we can say hobbing machine. After the hobbing machine, the raw material goes to the heat treatment furnace. After the overall heating, or we can say after the total to this material, warm up material, it will goes to the gear finishing machine. After the gear finishing machine, the raw material comes or convert in the almost in the finished good, and we can send it to the stock room. This is a stock room, or we can say this is a warehouse. Okay, so in warehouse our product are procured. Same as this from the starting, number of raw materials goes through the different processes, and it will procure in the inventories, or we can say in the warehouses. So this is a product layout, or it is a fully automatic layout. There is no can we can say no skilled labor is required, because all the work has gone through the machines. Number third is fixed position layout or static layout. So this layout, we can say this layout is a that kind of layout where a product has fixed to a particular position, and different departments or you can say the equipments or parts and components will attach to that product, and it will make the finished product. Okay, how? Let's see. This is a, we can say, a rocket, or there are the parts of this rocket. Okay, so this is a department. There are different departments. The person reach to that particular place where the particular product is assigned. Okay, human resource will reach there from different units. Production machines also reach to there, and workers will reach there, and then they will start the working on that particular product, and we will find the finished product after the attachment of all the raw materials, or we can say the parts and components. So this work has gone in the, we can say, airlines, or in the navy department. Next is cellular manufacturing layout or group technology layout. In this layout, the work will go in a combination, or we can say in different cells. Okay, it is called a semi-automatic layout. Here workers is also required with the different machines. Okay, the first cell is you can see in this diagram, and there is a second cell, there is a third cell, and there is a cell number 4. So first of all, the work will start in cell 1. We can take the example of truck and cars. First of all, the upper frame has made by cell 1. In cell 2, we will make the tires, tubes of the particular car. In cell 3, we will make the mirrors and glasses, or we can say the brakes of that particular car, or we can say the transportation object. Next, in cell 4. In cell 4, we will make a different, like we can say wipers or seats of particular car. Okay, after the finished product, they will assign, or we can say they will combine with each other, and they will make the finished product. Next one is hybrid layout, or we can say it is a combination layout. Yeah, hybrid layout or combination layout. Basically, it is a combination of two types of layout. One side is product layout, and another side you can see it is a process layout. Okay, in this what we will do, there are raw material. You can see that raw material as it is passed through the this arrow. It will go for the forging press. Then after the forging, it will go to the gear cutting machine. Okay, next it will go for the heat treatment, and then gear grinding. Second, in the process, you can see that here we see the process layout. From the second step, we go through the raw material has gone to the another process. Same process is going on, and we can say the number of products are making through the hybrid layout or combination layout. And after that, we will find the finished output, or we can say the number of things, number of operations are going on, and there are two types of layout we are using for finding the finished product. Okay, in this we can take the example of slippers. Slippers can be made through the different processes. Okay, in the product layout we can say that forging, gear cutting, or heat treatment. There are different types of things. Or we can take the example of the bottles which we make through the production process. The last but not the least, service facility layout, or we can say a hospital layout. Service facility means the organization which produce services or which can provide services. So there is a common layout of hospital, or we can say that there is a fixed layout. It is called a fixed layout. It will not change hospital to hospital. That depends on the particular architecture who designed is this kind of layouts. Okay. So basically, if we talk about the hospital, it is almost same. Okay, different hospital you have gone, but you can see that almost the infrastructure of hospital is almost same. So in a starting, you can see that there is an entrance, and one second side there is an exit. If we talk about AIMS hospital in Delhi, that is also made up of as per this layout. In entrance, you will reach to the that department where is only this is called a reception, you can say. Okay. After that, you will reach to the next level, and this is called parking area, or you can say you can park your vehicle over there. And after that, this is a gallery. Okay, on the other side of the gallery you will see that there is a ward, hospital wards. Okay, or another side you will see that there are the OPD of doctors, and cafeteria you can say, and a nurses lodge. Another side you can see that there is a radiology room, or surgery radiologist or intensive care room. And second, one side you can see that there is an emergency room also. So you can that depends on you that where you want to go, either in OPD or in emergency. Okay. After that, you will reach to the after the doctor launch, you can reach to the other gallery, and you can see the other side is radiology room. So this is a service facility layout, or you can say a hospital layout. It is almost same type of layout, and you can find it different hospitals. Now we will read a case study related to this particular topic of facility location. Okay, this is a case study. Now read this case study is facility location optimization for ABC Electronic. ABC Electronic is a company which is the name of particular organization has given ABC. Okay, so now just read it. ABC Electronic is a leading manufacturer or consumer electronics, including smartphones, tablets, and home appliances. The company has experienced rapid growth and increased market demand, necessitates the expansion of its manufacturing capacity. To support this growth, ABC Electronics decided to establish a new manufacturing facility. So, the above declaration, it is clear that a particular company, electronic company, want to spend their we can say their particular unit, or expansion of their business. So which kind of location they want? So problem, the primary challenge for ABC Electronic was to determine the optimal location for the new manufacturing facility. So they want to purchase that kind of location which is optimal location for them. Okay. So company need to consider various factors. For the selection of this location, they have decided to consider these kind of factors. What are these factors? Such as proximity to supplier, where the supplier and customer both are available. Okay. Next one is labor availability. Obviously, a new unit want skilled labor. So skilled labor should be there. Next is transportation cost. If the transportation cost will be lower, they will try to use that kind of location. Next is potential incentives offered by the local government. If the government will give the incentives to that kind of manufacturing facilities, so they want to use that kind of location. So what are the objectives of to select this location to the best location? Number one, minimum transportation cost. When the cost will be reduced, they will be a better option for the to select a particular location. So reduce the cost associated with transporting raw material and finished good. So the availability of raw material and also the transporting or supply the finished good. So transportation cost should be minimum. Second thing is proximity to key market. Okay, the market should also be available. Ensure the facility is close to major customer base to reduce lead times or improve service delay or service level. Third one is access to skilled labor. So the location should be there. The skilled labor also available. Locate the facility in an area with a readily available skilled workforce. Next one is maximize operational efficiency. If your operational efficiency would be high, so you will select that kind of location. Next one is benefit from local incentives. Now reach to the solution. ABC Electronics engaged a consulting firm specialization in facility location analysis. The firm utilized a multi-criteria decision-making approach, incorporating both qualitative and quantitative factors to evaluate potential location. The key steps in the solution were as follows. These are the factors which are considered when they select the location. Okay, the first factor is data collection. A gather data on potential location including transportation infrastructure, labor market condition, proximity to the supplier and customer, real estate cost and local government incentives. So location selection is an important part. So the data collection also a very should be effective, or the data is should be authentic for when you are going to select a particular locations. Second is criteria weighting. Criteria weighting on weighted rating score. We have already do the numerical on that. Assign weight to each criteria. In each criteria, the company has assigned some weights. Okay, based on it, importance to the company objective. The third one is locating location scoring. Use a scoring model to evaluate each potential location against the weighted criteria. They will give the scoring to the location. Next is cost benefit analysis. So conduct a detailed cost benefit analysis for top ranked location. After that, they consider a site visit. Perform site visit to validate the data and assess the feasibility of each location. If the location is very preferable, then you can go for that location as per the weighted scores. Yeah, how we can implement these things on to select a location. First of all, we will go for the initial screening. The consulting firm conducted an initial screening of potential locations based on basic criteria. Second is detailed evaluation. After the evaluation, we can say after the calculation of all the different factors, we can find out which where the cost will be minimized and the weighted score is high. Okay, cost should be less. Next is cost benefit analysis, final selection, and after that we will go for the decision and implementation. Now the result comes out. The selection location was in a region that meets all ABC Electronics key criteria. The result of facility location optimization were as follow. Number one, reduce transportation cost. Number two, improve lead times. Number three, access to skilled labor. Number four, operational efficiency, and number five, local incentives. So, ABC Electronics have found that these five factors are very important factors to select a particular location for the manufacturing units. So, after the study of this case study, now let's move towards a question, or we can say a problem. So this is a numerical. We will solve it. Okay, that is depends on factor rating method, or we can say weighted score method. So the problem is given: XYZ manufacturing is evaluated three potential location one, location two, and location three for new facility. But the company has identified four criteria for evaluation. Uh, to evaluate these particular locations, they have assigned the weight on these factors: proximity to supplier, availability, transportation cost, and local incentives. On these kinds of criteria, or we can say these are the factors on which the company has assigned some weight. Okay, they have given zero point 0.4 to proximity of supplier, 0.3 to availability, 0.2 to transportation cost, and zero point 0.1 to the local incentives. And rating of each location, they have given from 1 to 10. Now determine the best location for a new facility using the point rating method. These are the points have given on location 1. On location 1, proximity to supplier is 8, labor availability is 7, transportation cost is 6, and local incentives are 5. Now, location 2, the proximity to supplier is 6, labor availability is 9, transportation cost is 7, and local incentives are 8. Next is location 3. The proximity to supplier is 9, labor availability is 8, transportation cost is 5, and local incentives are 7. Now we have to find which location is the best location as per the point has given. For the calculation of this score, we will use the formula weighted score is equal to rating score or multiply by weight. Okay, or text we can say weighting score. जो भी weighting score है which we have write it on here, or we can text here. Okay, same. Now we will calculate as per the location 1. Proximity to supplier is 8 and the weight assigned 0.4. So we will find 3.2. Now labor availability 7 or multiply by 0.3. Now we will find 2.17. The transportation cost 6 into multiply by 0.2 or 1.26 is also we will find. Okay. Now local incentive 5 and multiply by 0.1 is equal to 0.555. Okay. So now we will add all these weight we have find. And another way of the solution is 0.4 multiply by this 3.8. Okay, so we will find 3.2. 0.3 multiply by this calculation 2.17, so we will find 2.1. Here we will calculate 0.2, so is equal to 1.26 multiplied by 0.2, so it is 1.2. 0.55 is multiplied by 0.1, so we will find overall score is 7. As per the location 1, we will do the same for location 2 and location 3. Proximity to supplier, labor supply. So please find out the answers. Now add overall rating which we have calculated through the previous method. After the calculation, what we found, for location 2, the overall score is 7.3. For location 3, the overall score is 7.7. The total score for each location are, location 1 is 7, location 2 is 7.3 and location 3 is 7.7. So this is the conclusion that based on the point rating method, location 3 is the best choice for XYZ manufacturing new facility as it has the highest total score. This location offers the best balance of proximity to supplier, labor availability, transportation cost and local incentives. It means this company select the location 3 for the best location as per the as per this calculation. Okay, so any company, whether it is manufacturing concern or it is service concern, you can give the scores of the particular locations and you can find out which location is the best location as per your choice. Now we will move towards some example on layouts. We have read different layouts. Now we will see what are the basic examples or companies who are already implemented that kind of layouts. So number one is the product layout, or example is Ford Motor Company. Ford Motor is a company which have implemented product layout. How? The product layout is designed to accommodate the production to standardized product in large volumes. This layout is characterized by a linear arrangement of workstations and equipments, where each station performs a specific task in sequence. Actually, we have taken the example of cars, but I didn't explain on this diagram. But now I will tell you how it can work in a proper manner. So Ford Motor Comp is a company which is a car motor company, and it has implemented the product layout. Ford is famous for its assembly lines production process introduced by Henry Ford. Henry Ford has established this company, and it has also elaborated about the assembly lines. The assembly lines layouts allow for the mass production of automobiles by moving each vehicle along a conveyor belt. He has told us that this is a mass production company who works in a big lot, okay, and moving each vehicle along a conveyor belt. Every vehicle has been assembled and then it will convey to the next belt for the next working, okay, with workers performing a specific task at each station. At each station the workers are different. Suppose in the starting they are forging, then drilling, then painting. Different departments and different kind of workers are over there, and they will assemble the particular we can say a vehicle. Okay, this layout significantly increased production efficiency and it will reduce the cost. Now, move towards the next example is process layout, or we can say it is a functional layout. So, which company has applied this description? We will see that the process layout is designed for producing customized product or small batches for different products. Okay, it will customize the things. It will compact the things in a small batches. This layout groups similar machines or work process together, allowing flexibility in production. Next is General Electric appliances. GE company, General Electric company use this kind of particular, we can say, layout. General Electric appliances used as process layout in its manufacturing facilities. This layout groups similar processes such as machines, buildings, paintings into separate departments. This setup allows General Electrics to produce a variety of appliances with different specification while optimizing the use of specialized equipments and skilled labor. So, a company is Bajaj, in Indian company, Bajaj company. This is an electric company, electronic company, we can say. So, Bajaj make fans, Bajaj make, we can say, mixie for a home purpose, and we can say it will make iron also. So different products which go through the different processes. That's why it is called a process layout. Next example is cellular layout. So in cellular layout, which company is following this kind of layout? Toyota company is following this kind of layout. The cellular layout arrange machine and workstation into cells, each designed to produce a specific family of product. It means in different cells, the product is different. The finished good is different, or we can say every cell produce different products, and after that they will assemble, or they will find a finished good to sell in the market. Okay, so Toyota employs cellular layout in its manufacturing plants as part of its lean manufacturing strategy. Each cell is responsible for producing a specific component or sub-assembly of a vehicle. This layout reduces material handling, improve workflow, or allow for quick changeovers, enhancing overall production efficiency. So next is, we can say, the fourth one is fixed position layout. As we have discussed about, the fixed position layout is a particular place where the product is unmovable. We can say that will not move from one place to another place. Okay, it is a fixed position layout. All the resources would be available on that place also. So, fixed position layout is used for producing large, bulky and immovable products. In these layouts, the product remain stationary and workers, materials and equipments are brought to site as needed. So, basically, that will work on immovable products, but the workers, or we can say the resources, would be available. We can brought to the site, or we can send the particular resources on that particular place, so that they will aligned with the finished product. We can take an example of Boeing machine. What is Boeing? Boeing use a fixed position layout for the assembly of its aircrafts. The aeroplanes remain in a fixed position throughout the assembly process. Workers, because it is a very large product, so we cannot move it from one place to another place. Only you have to go at that place where the product is aligned. You have to go there, and you will add, or you can reduce the problem. You can customize the problem on that place also. Okay, so for installing the engine, or for installing the different seats, or whatever are required, you have to reach that place only. The fifth one is hybrid layout, or we can say a combination layout. So Amazon fulfillment centers are the examples of that kind of layouts. So these are the descriptions. The hybrid layout combines elements of different layouts type, meet specific operational needs. This layout is often used in facilities that requires both highly flexible or high efficiency. It means these layouts are the specific operational needs. Okay, so what kind of examples we can take? We can take the example of Amazon fulfillment centers. These are the centers utilize a hybrid layout to handle uh, a vast variety of products or orders. So basically, Amazon is a center where every kind of products are sale. Okay, there are different vast variety. Okay, everything are available on the Amazon. So the layout includes storage areas organized by product type or process layout, automated conveyor system for transporting goods. So we can say product layout, and workstation for packaging and shipping. So we can say it is a cellular layout. So this combination allow Amazon to efficiently process million of order with high accuracy and speed. After the different items they are going to sell, but the efficiency of the work and the availability of the product at time is possible just because of the hybrid layout, or we can say a proper facility layout. Okay. So after this, we will read what is center of gravity method. Let's see on the slide, there is an illustration has given. Our locations is Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata and Chennai for the location. And X and Y are the location of Delhi. X and Y is the another location of Delhi. Same for Mumbai, there is a location of X and another location is Y. For Kolkata, there is a location of X and another location is Y. And in Chennai, there is a location of X and another location is Y. And how many products we are going to produce is 250 in Delhi, Mumbai in 200, Kolkata 1500, and Chennai we will produce 300 products. So this is a calculated COG which will comes after the calculation. So the our results are 306.67 and 122.67. So how will we find the best location? Let's see in the graph, or we can say the calculation. This is the calculation which I have write it down on a paper, so it is easy to understand for you. Okay. First of all, we have to find out Cx, yani center of gravity of X location. Center of gravity of X location. The formula of center of gravity is equal to sigma dix vi upon sigma vi. Now we will find dix vi plus d2x v2, d3x v3 and d4x v4. Here we can see d1x is equal to 400, okay, and v1 is 250. Now we will multiply to both of them, and again we will add 130 multiply by 200, and then 130 multiply by 200, this one. Okay, this is v, any product. Next is 350 multiply by 1500 and 130 multiply by 300 divided by the overall products 250 plus 200 plus 1500 plus 300. Okay, after the calculation we found that Cx value is 306.67. It means we have found a location or center of gravity between these locations. Okay, now we will plot it on the graphs. First of all, we have to find out Cy. Cy is also calculated as per the Cx. d1y v1, d2y v2, d3y v3 and d4y v4. Again divided by the different products range. Okay, v1 plus v2 plus v3 plus v4. Now multiply again as per the same. 250 multiply by 250, 50 multiply by 200, 75 multiply by 1500 and 300 multiply by 300. Now the answer is 122.22. Now see the graph. 122.22. It means we have found the location here only. Okay, and another location we have found on 306 point something on that point. You can see the red circles over here. So these are the best locations as per the center of gravity. Here are the x-axis and here are the y-axis. So after finding the center of gravity, we will plot it in the graph. First of all, we will plot the overall locations in the graph. As we know that Delhi on x location is 400 and on y-axis it is 250. So we will plot it on an x-axis is 400 here and y-axis on 250. So this is the particular point of Delhi. Next is 130 and 50. So we will find it here only, and same here 350 and 75. And this purple line is Kolkata, and Chennai is 130 and 300. So we will found on the light blue color, this is Chennai. After that, we will plot the center of gravity which we have found, 306.67. So we have plotted on the particular graph. This is the handmade graph. It is easy to understand for you. 306. After here we can see that this is the 306 point. This one is center of gravity. Here you can see an x-axis it is 306. On here you can see this is 122. So y-axis is 122 and x-axis is 306. We will plot it on the orange color, through the orange color, and this is the actual COG, or we can say center of gravity. So this is the method of center of gravity. I hope you understand it. You can do the different questions on this particular method. Thank you everyone.